Hello, dear students. I'm Vaishali, and we are going to learn Information Retrieval System subset in this final year, and it is a professional elective. Professional elective means out of all the given options by OU, this is a subject we have chosen. Now, why this subject is important is in our everyday routine, we are having mobile in our hand, and whenever a query comes to our mind, we are applying information retrieval system. Means suppose IPL match is going on and you want to know what is the current score of some team, then immediately you will type your query in Google and you will get immediate answer. Nowadays you are using chat GPT. Okay, so whatever is your query, the related answer you are getting means you want to retrieve information from the web. So what technology you are using here? Information retrieval system. So what is the basic architecture of this information retrieval system? What are the different components of it? What are the applications of it? This all we are going to learn in this subject unit by unit. So let us start with the first unit in which I will introduce you what do you mean by information retrieval. So what do you mean by information retrieval is I want to find out some information, means some data that is useful to me. So I am finding the material which is related to my information, and generally it is in the form of a document. It may be a structured nature or unstructured nature. If it is an unstructured nature, then it will be a text. Okay. And if it is a structured nature, then that will be a database which is properly arranged. So this retrieval should satisfy my need of information. And how I am retrieving it? From a large collection, a huge collection which is available on the web. Okay. So a very simple thing. In your emails, you want to find out email from a particular source, then that will become an email search. You want to search some information in your laptop. In a corporate world, I need some information, or in my legal case, I want some information. So in everyday routine, we want to retrieve some information. So we are applying information retrieval system in our everyday life. So, in initial days, means in mid 90s, what was the case? Actually, here I'm using two colors. Okay, the blue color is representing me unstructured data, and the dark color is representing me the structured data. But see the importance of the structured and unstructured data. Structured data is having the highest importance, while the unstructured data is having least importance. So you should structure your information if we want to gain its importance, if we want to gain its capital in the market. That's why nowadays both the data, whatever is your structured data and unstructured data, how is the issue? You see, though your data is structured or unstructured, in market I'm gaining more capital, more information. Why? Because it is easy to retrieve both the way you are arranging it. Okay. Now, what are the basic assumptions of information retrieval? We know that information is available in the form of documents. Okay. It is a collection. And I want to retrieve the exact document that I want. Okay. Then only my need is fulfilled. Then only my task is completed. So here my goal is I should find a relevant document. The word relevance is very much important. If it is not relevant to me. Now, for example, when I am asking you the score of a particular team in IPL match, if you are giving me the score in a World Cup, IPL and World Cup, both are the different matches. So is there relevance? No. Will your user satisfy? No. So I want to satisfy the information need. Okay. Now here my user is searching some information. He will put a query to your information retrieval system. Then that query will search in a set of the documents, and finally user will get his answer. Okay, so this is what the step-by-step process. So you know that in Google, you will apply some search, and that search will be converted in the form of a query, and you will try to retrieve the information from the web. Okay, now here, how information retrieval system is trying to match the query with the relevant document. Here, it may go with the linear search approach. But you know that whenever I'm going by linear search approach, in the millions of documents, if I want to go using a linear search technique, that is document by document, then it will be a slow process and it is difficult to improve. That's why I don't prefer this option. Then I will go for a fast approach. So which is possible using indexing. So here I'm using a particular keyword. Keyword means what? The word which is important in my given query. So using which I will perform fast search. Okay. And here my results are more appropriate, more relevant. And here I am having the chance of improvement. Now, in indexing based, what we are doing, in your query, I will try to represent your query with the relevant keyword. And even my document is represented with the relevant keyword. So how I am going to evaluate the query? When both the keywords are matched, my query is evaluated and my information need will be satisfied. Now, what is the main problem here? How you are going to use the indexing technique for your document. How you are going to match the query in your keyword and the keyword in your document. Okay, and how you will say that, okay, my information need is satisfied, my system is good. Okay, then for this purpose, you have to use two evaluation parameters. One is a precision, another one is a recall. Now, what the precision is doing, are retrieved documents relevant? Then it is most precise. Then are all relevant documents are retrieved? That is what the recall. So these are the two parameters which will evaluate my information retrieval system. Now, generally, listen here. I'm giving a query, how trap mice alive? This is the query. Okay, but see how it will be interpreted, how my query is interpreted. What is the misconception and what is the misformulation? When I am asking Google, I want to trap a mice alive, then Google may formulate the query as removing mice without killing it, and even it may misconcept that get rid of mice in a politically correct way. So here, what is the point to convey is the way your query is interpreted. That is the most important. Then only your search engine will search related information. So how your query is refined, that is the main challenge to your search model. So here, how good are retrieved documents? That I'm going to evaluate using two parameters. One is a precision and another one is a recall. Okay. Precision means what? Out of retrieved documents, only relevant document I am considering. So only that fraction I am considering, which is satisfying my information need. That is what the precision. And the recall means what? It is a fraction of the relevant documents in the collection that are retrieved. Okay. So remember these two definitions, which are going to evaluate my information retrieval system. Now, what do you mean by a smart information retrieval system? That is an intelligent information retrieval system. It should be capable of interpreting the word in your query correctly. Means a correct meaning should be interpreted. Even it should follow the order of the words, and it should be able to adopt with the direct or indirect feedback of the user, and how much your document is relevant. means whether it is a correct source of information or not, means how much your document is authorized, that also your information retrieval system should be capable of finding. Okay, so this is the architecture of information retrieval system, in which in user interface. Okay, now what is the user interface in Google? A simple text box will appear, and there you are giving to means you are typing a query there. Okay, now using indexing, by performing the searching, by applying the query operation on your ranked document, you are trying to satisfy the user need and you are trying to gain the user feedback. So the main components of this IR system are, the first one is what? Text operation. What this text operation will do is, whenever a query is given, out of that query I will find out the token, that is the keyword, that is the index word. Okay, the stop word should be removed, and steaming means the unwanted words which are available in the starting or end, those should be removed. Then which indexing you are applying? Here the indexing that we are using is the inverted index. So, okay, we will learn in upcoming units what do you mean by inverted index. Then you should be able to search based on this inverted index. Okay, and then how much the search document is relevant to the given query, that will be decided by a relevance metric. Okay, and then the document will be given to the user. Okay, so user interface plays an important role where your query will be inputted and a document will be outputted. Even the relevance feedback will be given here and the results will be visualized here. So the query operation will transform the query to improve the retrieval. So these are the main important components of an information retrieval system. Now, what are the applications of this information retrieval system? The first one, to categorize the documents, means based on its area, based on its domain, the documents will be categorized. Information filtering, unwanted information I don't want. Okay, that is what called as a spam filtering. Information routing means to direct the information correctly. Then automated document clustering means putting all the documents together which are relevant to each other. Then recommended information system means recommending the information, recommending the products, means when you are searching for a particular item, even the related items I will recommend. Okay, extracting the information, integrating the information, and a very simple one, that is answering the question. So these are all the applications of the IRS. I hope you understood the definition of IRS and what is the basic structure of it, what is the detailed architecture of it, what are the components of IRS, and what are the applications of IRS. So that was all in the first video lecture, that is the introduction of IRS. Thank you.